Good morning, and thank you very much for coming to spend some time with us here at Saltus this morning. I'm Claire Charlemagne, the head at Saltus, and I'm delighted to be here to talk about the Canadian Accredited Independent Schools Soccer Tournament coming up in October. We are a member school of CAIS, that's the Canadian Accredited Independent Schools, which means that Saltus ranks alongside the top independent schools in Canada, Switzerland, Bermuda, and the Caribbean. Being a CAIS member school means that we go through a rigorous accreditation process once every 7 years, which gives us international accreditation, but it also gives us access to leadership development programs, networking, professional development for our faculty, and also access to international sports tournaments. I'm delighted to introduce Mr. John Beard, Deputy Head Advancement, who will talk a little bit more about this tournament that we are delighted to have been selected to host this year.
Okay, morning everybody. Again, my thanks for you coming along. To my left are our representatives from the Bermuda Tourist Authority who are partnering with us, along with a number of companies in Bermuda who are also helping us. At my far right is Mr. Darren Lewis, the Athletic Director at Saltus, who is the organiser for this tournament. For over a decade, Saltus has been going to Canada for sports tours, but just on a friendly basis. We play schools such as Ridley, TCS, St Andrews, Upper Canada College, schools that are well known in Bermuda, and schools that have a tremendous reputation in North America. Once we became a member of CAIS, then it became a fairly logical move to request that we host a tournament here, which the Canadian schools very happily took on. So we are expecting from October the 15th to the 18th, we will have 24 teams from Canada coming in, which will mean about 500 people coming in to either play or spectate. So we've got great numbers coming in, which is obviously why we need the help from the tourism board. The games will be at the National Sports Centre. They will also be at the Bermuda Football Association field. They're going to be at Saltus and at BAA, the Goose Gosling field there. So we're looking forward to welcoming all these people. We're looking forward to some great football. The games will be from 9:30 in the morning and should finish at about 5 in the evening. So there's going to be plenty to watch during the day. Then they get a bit of a break and then we go off again the next day. So that's the basis of it. We are looking forward to people coming in. We're looking forward to having this tournament, and we think this is going to be a great asset for Bermuda. Now I can open up for any questions, and if there's anything else we can help you with.
Darren, the caliber of football that one can expect to see from not only the locals but the visitors, what can one expect?
Yeah, the level of football is going to vary from some of the smaller schools to some of the powerhouses like St Andrews and Appleby and them. There are several players from these schools that go on and play in the NCAA and also play at college level in Canada. So there will be a high level. The tournament actually, after the round robin play, after the Friday midday, it's then realignment takes place, and according to the results, they're placed into 3 divisions of gold, silver, and bronze. So the gold division is normally where your top level teams will end up, and then the silver and then the bronze is a level where it usually is the smaller schools end up in that pool.
Now, several fields have been announced that the games will take place. Where will each group be playing?
It varies. So the National Sports Centre will have 3 fields. The North Field will have 2 field pitches, and the South Main Stadium field will have 1, and then the BFA field. So those teams that are playing in those 4 venues, the hub is going to be the National Sports Centre. Then the
will that be the older group, or will that be?
No, basically it's just the.
And there is only one group, so
yeah,
there is only one age group.
One age group.
Under
yeah.
18.
So it's a high
male
school.
and female?
No, just male. Just male, yeah. Just a plug-in for 2016, we have been given the rights to host the female tournament in 2016. So that's something to look forward to. We'll see how this one goes.
But perhaps, Earl, to build on what you were saying, nobody is playing on a specific field. There's no group on a specific field. They're playing on all the fields. We think it's a fair, we're rotating it around. We think it's a fairer way to run it, and gives everybody a chance to use the stadium or the artificial surfaces, which will benefit some, if not others. And I think, to go back to, I think, your question, the level or the standard, whenever we've played up there, our players have been very impressed with the level. You kind of leave Bermuda thinking that you're going to, destroy all ahead of you, and it doesn't work like that. We've played there for 2 years. The first year we made the consolation final. Last year we made the semi-final. But also the interesting thing is there's a number of Bermudians playing up in these schools as well. So it's good to contact them as well.
Adam, what part does the UTA play in?
So, I mean, we've been working with Darren for several months now, coming up with the concept. Darren is really the driver behind it, the workhorse. He's been doing countless amounts of hours trying to get this organized and make it a great event for visitors coming in. We've provided sponsorship investment to help with that, as well as some logistical support and marketing and social media. We want these people to come to Bermuda, have a great time playing soccer, but also, learn more about Bermuda and our culture and everything that we have to offer. So, I mean, this really fits in with the National Tourism Plan in that it's bringing people to Bermuda, raising the awareness of our island amongst, people in the schools, and providing the basis for future travel. So really it checks a lot of boxes for us, and we're proud to support it in any way that we can, and we're looking forward to 2016.
And the last question, Darren, how do you anticipate keeping everybody abreast of what's going on as far as results, autonomy, and that?
Yeah, so basically at the hub, at the National Sports Center, we will have a results board that's up, and Mr. Manny Faria and Mr. Richard Todd will be running that board. From there, we also will be posting it on Saltus website, and of course, the help of folks like yourself, Islandstats, getting the information and the results. Also, the teams from overseas will be aware of where they can find these results, so they can follow their kids overseas, so they can see what the results are in a timely fashion.
And we'll also have a link on our website, so people can go on there. But I mean, you good people have got plenty of links on your own websites nowadays. People can go to those probably just as often. So we're looking forward to this very much indeed, and we're hoping for good weather for everybody. I'm sure that, I know they're all very excited about coming down here, and we just want to make it a great experience for everyone. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
There is some